I know it's been a few days since some Twitch, so here we are. A recap of the rules. You know, by now you should really ought to know them, and a very short recap of the last episode, or well, really last episode. So we had a bit of a siege, as you can see here. There is a whole plenty of enemies. Oh, one big thing. I changed my no weapon mod to be non uno pinata, meaning that nothing will drop. That was a suggestion that I use this because of the name they gave their mod. I wasn't sure what it would do initially until, of course, it prevents loot drops entirely. Alright, so the recap was we had a siege. I had tried to prepare for it, and then Mr. Trek went and wanted to get munchied. So he beelined towards their packaged survival meals, and I did my best to keep him alive. Honestly, we did keep him alive. He got poked full of holes, but that is no fault but his own. A recap of the quest here. We got a bunch of tribal headdresses. I do believe that we've made them all. Yep, we have indeed made them all. And now I'm going to have to send probably Zelda at the crack of dawn when she wakes up to go deliver them and grab even more big guns. The joke of this series, of course, is A, Lyrebird showed up. Lyrebird is the father of everyone. So as you can see here, he has a bunch of sons and daughters, and I guess a son-in-law because of Day. Day is not a direct relative. But he's also 28 years old. So, yes, that's going to be a bit of a problem. If you're wondering why that's a problem, well, you know, he's going to have a bunch of age-related diseases, like, almost immediately. And it's going to be really, really hard to keep him alive. Fortunately, we do have cryosleep caskets, and we can always toss him in there. But I'm kind of tempted to try to keep him alive as long as I can, as he's sort of grief incarnate a little bit. All right, so Zelda is on her feet, and I have a lot of days to bring these headdresses, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it now while everyone else is healing up. Zelda. Let's have you switch back to the LMG. So, quick 10 kilograms for the minigun, and the LMG is what, 4.5? 8.5. No, Zelda, you're going to go with something even lighter. You're going to get the legendary revolver. That's going to... That'll do the work. I don't need crazy defenses trying to get all the way there. I just need something trusty. Alright. And I guess I'm bringing Skunk, too. So we'll have a lot of carry weight. Let's bring the pemmican that is damaged, or whatever, or discounted. I don't know, it's just a different stack. I'm going to bring leftover patch leather and the light leather, because that's worse than plain leather, I believe. Hang on, 54.14, and then... yeah. Light leather will dump fox fur. What else are we bringing here? A bunch of those hats. Hats for days. Alright, so this is a worn out toque. Excuse me for being a little slow, I guess. Alright, there's all the headdresses, I think. They were all good or excellent, so that'll do. Carry weight, how are we doing? We have 3 days of food. I guess we could also bring some sleeping rolls. So wolf and light leather. And let's go. That's a quick little trade run. Klein asking if it is a 1 or 2 hour stream. I think 2. I think you all deserve it, especially after I've been away. If you disagree, then, you know, turn it off in about an hour. Pick up the survival meals all the way out. Yeah, they really ought to be forbidden. No, actually they're not. They weren't dropped by the raiders. I don't know. Maybe you guys can vote to judge. So the rule is that I can't use raiders' gear that they drop. And the concept behind that would be like the beer, the meds, the drugs, the weapons, the armor. But that didn't come with the raiders. It came with the pod. So it's kind of different. I don't know. You all can sort of meet and talk about it. I could also, of course, use the... Oh, you know what? I never even let them build anything. They never got to that stage where they were setting up the turrets or anything. Whether it's contraband or not, yeah, you all can decide. We have plenty of corpses up in here. Ambrosia Sprout. That also is something... Whoa. Is this like 2 Ambrosia Sprouts that somehow combine? Because this is an insane amount of Ambrosia for one sprouting zone. I think... who's my storyteller? Randy? I think Randy really wants me to be a drug addict. So... Oh. I can name it Ambrosia 1. Didn't I have like a ton of Ambrosia Sprouts around here? Or is that just really, truly my imagination? I don't know. Alright, so a lot of people are pretty well wounded, and they're going to need a fair bit of time to heal up. Dogs, yes. Let's let them go. Left's got a double bond. I think I had queued up to hunt just about everything. I'm still going to hunt the small stuff, leave the muffalo for when we need more meat. But I don't mind leveling up my shooting skill. Hey, Trek, you just got the meal you wanted. Leth gave it to you. Hand delivered. Ooh. I don't need any more headdresses, so I'll allow the 1 to be made. And then no more. We don't need a bazillion. Alright. All of these are set up, I believe, to be leathers. Cowboy hat. What leathers are we not allowing? Oh, no thrumbo. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me just double check that we get thrumbo off of all of this. I'd like to wait to have thrumbo inspirations, possibly. Alright, so now that we have that going, let's go ahead and put textiles in here. So, blue fur, I think, in 1, and we'll do blue fur in both. Alright, 0 day. You were just about the only one to survive that because, well, you were saving Lyrebird. That would explain why. Speaking of Lyrebird, Day, you're going to be... Oh, no, Leth is a Warden, too. I was a little worried that we didn't have any Wardens left. Alright, so we're bringing Skunk. And... For some reason or another... Oh, my items were hidden. They weren't caravanned. Okay. Looking good. Now, one thing I really, really want to do, for various reasons, is when the trade run is done and when they come back, we are going to hit up a pirate base. I think that is due for. Question, Jimmy asked, quest reward, minigun, excellent, silver, Ikla, heavy SMG, machine pistol. Basically, we are phasing out a lot of our... bows. Great bows. Oddly enough. Not really by design, you know, it's just these are the quests that we were handed. What's funny is, originally when I started this whole series, I had planned, basically, so that, oh, you know what? Wolf is going to need a lung, won't he? Don't we have a lung? Didn't you all... maybe I don't have a lung. I have a leg. I don't think I'm going to get my lung from Lyrebird. Because that's dark. Taking it from the father. Hired Blade, thanks for the cheer bits. In truth, Hired Blade, I feel real bad about you not showing up in Tomb World. So, I'm hoping that that changes promptly. It's a bit of a meme now, how long that's been. And a bit of a spoiler, I suppose. Am I allowed to harvest organs from raiders and such? Yes, yes. Maybe not from Lyrebird, but yes. I could also name a Stellaris planet. That's a good point. So, if you're curious, I just started a Stellaris series where I start on a tomb world, which is supposed to somewhat mimic what's going on in the RimWorld series. So if you're interested, check that out. I know Stellaris isn't everyone's cup of tea, but if it is yours, have a look. So Lyrebird is camping out in our bedroom. That's, I guess, totally fine. It does have a granite door, so it's not like he's going to be able to break out very easily. Our farm looks super productive, and we're finally getting hay. Hay meaning that we will be able to make kibble, which is very, very good. Because at the moment, it is 93 degrees. Holy moly, why is it so hot in here? 93 degrees in here. And yeah, that's ridiculous. All right. No vegetarian. No animal products. Just meat. I don't care what kind of meat. And hay. And we will do forever. As long as I have hay, I'm happy to add. I keep getting asked if there's commands for the rules for this run. I do believe Klein can trigger it. I'm not sure if that's something I can, that everyone can grab. Alright, so, Zelda just got here. Just fulfilled the trade order. We're going to sell a 700 silver slave over. And then we're also going to sell a lot of the other stuff we have as well. I'm just going to sell the Ikla that they gave us because I don't want it. And as you can see, the mass of this... I'm going to buy... I need to buy something. She's just too heavy. What can I buy that's expensive? Alright, let's sort by price here. The Hyperweave Parka is a good start. And... I don't know how to, like, get lighter than this. Like, at all. Because there's not, like, a big ticket item that I can buy to lighten myself. So, yeah, food for thought. Maybe leave Zelda there, have someone go join her. Someone that is potentially fast. Leth is fast, but he's also wounded, so... Zero. Zero, you... no, Zero is kind of our doc. Chief is working. Klein? Now that it's no longer a slave run, it's just hauling stuff home, Klein will go. Which is kind of funny considering he has a minigun, but... if anyone messes with him on the road... he's be certain to kill them all. Okay, there we go. Klein will go get help haul that stuff home. Hauling is okay, slaves is a no. Yes, he did inform me at the start when he realized that I was going to include him in the series that he was not down with the slavery bit. I totally get that. And that as a result, I would have to keep him away from as much of the slavery as possible. But here he goes. He's just provisioning. There will be a bedroll when you get there. Zelda already has one. Yeah, you'd really have to be crazy to try to rob someone that has a minigun. You're absolutely right. Alright, this farm is yielding. Now, I feel like I'm in for a big blight, but I guess we'll see. So Trek doesn't have his revolver anymore because Zelda has it. And Wolf doesn't have a ranged weapon either. But we're about to have plenty of miniguns at our disposal. Last I left off, I was having Day, well, I guess Day's healing up, but having Day practice on wooden statues, because I was tired of wasting the marble, as marble is not as renewable of a resource as the wood is. Cheese. So, for this series, it is subs, too, that are included in the naming of things. That is also true of Survive the Pantheon. So if there's an opportunity to name someone... In fact, if you want Day named after you, that is actually an up for grabs pawn right now. But, yeah, if there's any pawns that get added in, for whatever reason, you can, you know, request that they're named after you. And that's true for my patrons. That's true of pretty much anything that has a name in any of the YouTube series that I have. So, yeah, unless it's lore specific. So, for instance, in, let's say, Darkest Dungeons, I did say that I was going to try to keep Dismas and Reynald alive, and that I wouldn't be renaming them, but everyone else is fair game, providing they're not already named after someone. And Zero says Day is his husband, so it better be a good name. Alright, so resting without a bedroll. Yanshui just got... That's funny. Yanshui got food poisoning because of incompetent cook. She's the cook. Alright, so it's in the middle of the summer, and I'm not likely to be able to get much air conditioning going here. So what I'm going to do here is drop the kibble on the floor and put the ingredient radius real small. So I'm only going to grab it if there's hay within the immediate radius. And it looks like the survival meals I can use. That looks to be the straw poll result. Yes. Cool. Alright, Angel. Let's get Butcher in. Then I have to decide where the kibble goes. I guess for now I'm just going to toss it on the floor. Kibble. So creative. I bet you all could have guessed that name. Alright, and then backup kibble is going to go here. Close to where the kibble is going to be used. So once we get through all the butchering, we can then make the kibble. Thanks, Angel. Wasn't someone else cooking last episode? Yeah, yeah, I'm not blaming that you were the food poisoner. I'm saying Yanshui could have poisoned herself, which, to my mind, would be really, really funny. Alright, Klein, you're getting there real soon. That's good, because Zelda's honestly just sitting there. Oh, Maisie's Muggers. An 81-year-old? What is with the octogenarians, like, turning up and being like, hey, please, help me. It's like, no, absolutely not. Alright, the dogs, oh man, if only I could train my dogs in real life, are so good that they're carrying the kibble themselves. Day just leveled up in art, that's awesome. I'm getting some meat spoiled, that's kind of no surprise. Yanshui is still trying to recover from her own food poisoning. That's rough. Klein should be rendezvoused in just a moment here. Don't attack, just merge. Alright, there we go. Enter Steel Island. Two may enter, and slaves may not leave. Not under their own power. Alright, well the super freezer is still super frozen and full of a lot of corpses. Rhadamant's retirement ranch? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if your name is Lyrebird, then yes. Speaking of Lyrebird, I don't think I'm going to need a campfire in there. Ooh, nice. That looks like a double helping. Vomit of Yanshui. I love how it's so proper. Alright, just making sure, because Erithakabe mentioned, yeah, okay, it isn't. Erithakabe mentioned that the Luciferium was pets available, and they're not. The next raider, or whomever, that visits me, or I can visit, I'm going to take their lungs and give it to Wolf. So don't worry, I'm already on the lookout there. I like my pawns healthy and full of good organs. When, you know, when able. Alright, there we go. Oh, I already had one there. Oops. Alright, well, if Chief is doing really random missions... Oh, you know what? We don't have any blue fur being hauled. So let's haul that blue fur in. And then, in fact, we need to haul the cloth out. Alright, there we go. I got a request and... Okay, so that's a request I can ignore. Because I don't need tech prof, as there's nothing left for me to research. But I could do it anyway, just to sell it, I guess. Zelda, or put it in the temple for wealth. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. And then Zelda's home. And Klein took off his hat, like the gentleman that he is. Cheese says that he wants to be in this... Yeah, well, if you want to be in this series... you could be Day, or we could try to get you someone else. Alright, I need rec variety. Television? Chemical consumption. Well, I don't have chemical consumption. Oh, I guess I don't. I guess they were right. Yeah, I, surprisingly enough, don't have drugs to eat. Oh, well, 99% is... Okay, that's real close. That should not be a problem. I should be able to get myself some drugs soon. Maybe buy a telescope? I don't know. Oh, great. We have a nice, unhelpful stockpile full of dead things. Alright, weapons. Zelda. Switch to minigun. Trek is going to eventually get his revolver. Wolf is going to get a minigun. Alright, so we have a lot of Daka Daka. Should I risk Trek in another base raid? Or is he just going to, like, get himself killed? Yeah, I can't get to this battery. Not that I need it, but I can't get this battery because it's walled off. It's walled off so that it can't tantrum my way there and destroy it. Do traders sell Nutrimine? They might. I don't know. That is a fair question. Alright, so everyone has a gun. Meteorite of granite in the middle of a lake. Alright, there's something like really weird about just having a giant ball of dead animals. Like, I feel like that's a disease vector, although that doesn't really exist in this game. So I'm gonna torch it. Vex would be proud. That is a reference that probably just a few of you get. Angel. No, who is good at shooting that doesn't have a big old gun yet? Zero. Chief. Chief, you're gonna get an LMG. Ta-da! And then Zero, you're gonna get a heavy SMG. God, this is like a tribe full of unbelievably weaponized people. Actually, Yanshui should get that LMG. No offense, Chief. But you're also the crafter, so you're the sort of the how should I say it? The low man on the totem pole to be able to equip such a thing. Because I want to keep someone like that safe. And then I guess Angel go for the machine pistol, and now we don't have a single person wielding bows, I don't think, anymore. Oh, Chief is, but it's a masterwork bow, so it's kind of a nice one, right? Does Chief have a peg leg? No. Chief, actually, I used the Heal Mech Serum and recovered a leg. I think everyone has, yeah, there's no need for that prosthetic leg just yet. Yeah, we acquired guns in a really strange way. That's for sure. day. Won't haul. We're going to need to shoot some more dudes. I'll do a few at a time. Hey, Artie Marty. Thanks for the sub there. Both a patron and a sub. Alright, so here we go. Getting... Do I have simple... No, I have 5 meals before simple meals. We just haven't butchered anything. Alright, so at this point, I'm just waiting for Trek to heal up. He's full-time bedridden. Lyrebird has a huge amount of resistance before recruiting. So that's going to be... Ugh, that's going to take a long time. Whoa, Cheese! Gifting a bunch of tier 1 subs. Thanks, that's awesome. Whole bunch of people benefiting from that. So, welcome into the fold there. That's awesome. Is this my cue to name day after Cheese? You let me know. Alright, so I just had a few of these Muffalo queued up to be murdered. I don't want to shoot too many and then have them spoil on me, is sort of the worry. Spreading the cheese around, I like it. That's a good saying. Oh, Yanshui throwing on the hyperweave. Sure, I guess. Actually, that's really not a bad call, given how much she gets stomped to death. Having her have really, really good armor is probably a pretty good idea. I feel bad. Yanshui died a lot. A whole lot. So if we really, really need meat, we of course have 12 dead frozen caribou. So that should not be an issue. We also have a whole lot of hay. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize how much hay we were growing. But I re-sowed it. That seems like a really bad idea. What do I need instead of hay? I could go for chocolate, right? Yeah, let's get some chocolate. I don't need like 1,000 hay. The only way to lower someone's recruitment difficulty quickly is to improve their mood. So what I could do, in his case, is to, well, I don't have any mood-stabilizing drugs, but I could use the Soothe Pulsar, or I could try to get a recruitment inspiration, but there's really no, like, easy shortcut way to do that. You just have to get lucky. Sure, if the next one is a guy, it will be named whatever you want it to be named. That is totally legit. Yeah, I should honestly put the old man on Lucy. You know, he actually has like full flak too. Whoa, these are weird buttons. From the mod, I suppose. Okay, so let's go Lucy up this dude. Have our daddy be a Lucy addict. And I'm pretty sure this daddy is going to be named something different when, yeah. I think everyone knows what's going to go on. So the joy of that, it will get rid of the stab scar. There he goes. He's a Lucy addict. What I think I'm going to do is put the Lucy in here so that he can self-administer. I hope he does it like... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually not going to do that. I'm just going to have to remember to dose him. Oh, God, he's such a bad pawn, too. So, it's every 7 days? Is that it? Every 6.5 days? So, 4 days, it's, so, the sort of second or third of next quarter. Lucy binges cannot happen. Oh, another siege. Okay, fine. You know what? We are super ready for this. Trek, you get to sit this one out because you have a habit of dying. or trying to get yourself killed. Yeah, luciferium counts as like a medical drug, kind of like the panoxicillin or whatever it's called, the antibiotics. So it doesn't, it's never triggered as a thing to binge on, in other words, which is super awesome because if you binged on it, that would suck. All right, Zelda's already getting busy. I'm going to put Leth in front to draw some bullets away from our shooters. Wolf slow with the Daka Daka gun. Alright, we should put the other people in positions of firing. Let's shield belt wore down. Alright, they're rushing me. That's cool. You know what? Actually, I'm going to hold my ground because not everyone moves at normal speeds. Oh my god. Artie, don't look. Don't look. There's literally a dude named Artie here. Oh god. Yeah. Maybe I can turn... Oh, nope, you're dead. Alright, Kenna is a female, so not going to be our cheese here. Everyone else with the big Daka Daka guns, y'all can go away, because there's not going to be anyone left to capture if you just go murking everybody. Alright, so you're bleeding out in 6 hours. Leth, you're going to go with the capture. So, who killed Artie? Angel killed Artie. Technically. I would say the majority of the bullets were probably zeros. And Leth might have smashed his leg to bits. Sort of everyone killed Artie. The whole community came together to kill him. It's so dark. It's so funny. It's so random that he's like, yeah, you know what I could do? I can put him in the I can put him in the sarcophagus. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable thing to do. We'll revisit you every time we have a corpse obsession. Alright, major break. Why are you on major break? What are your needs? You're tired. Okay. You're just tired and cranky. Another thing I didn't even do during that siege. So, I didn't even get shot once. I took 0 damage, so, wow. Alright. Flex much? Lyrebird, you're going to be switching bedrooms. Someone should probably... Oh, and maybe don't leave the pump shotgun in there. Now, the problem is this pump shotgun should be forbidden, so... I'm going to have to figure out... I'll remember to get rid of it. Leth was still conscripted because he was hauling the prisoner Kenna. And Kenna is not getting any medical attention whatsoever. Oh boy, that's not good. Leth is doing it? Cool. What is your medicine at? Oh, 8? Ah, that's fine. And we have yet another slave to, you know, abuse. Hey, Crab. Showed up a little late, but you still showed up. That's what counts. We just had another siege. So last episode, we had a siege, and we just yet had another one. It did not end well for the siegers, as this time we didn't have a hungry hippo blitzing for the snacks. So I totally massacred them with ease. It was a joke. I basically walked up with 3 miniguns and just... For whatever reason, all the siegers had, like, daggers. They died real fast. Not much of competition. Alright, food stocks. Let's see, what is going on here? Psychite Leaves is not getting stockpiled properly, is it? I'll put it critical, but it's not... Oh, I see one of the reasons. Alright, let's haul all them. So, here's what we could do for Lyrebird. Because Lyrebird's going to be a real pain. Is, to try to recruit. We are going to administer beer and administer tea. And this other dude has stab scar in the head and neck. Yikes. He's... or she, rather, is worse for wear. Well, there's... oh, you know, yeah, that's a good point. I could try to do that. To freeze you. The only issue is, yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so... someone that's happy. Leth, you're close, so I'm gonna have you do that. What am I trying to do? I am unrestricting you and hauling Jet out. And then I'm gonna haul Artie in. Okay. And then I'm going to have to make the pet zone to not allow the pets near Artie's corpse. Okay, there we go. Also, yeah, you mentioned about the new prisoner and their lungs. They have both lungs, don't they? Harvest. It doesn't really matter which lung, but I think it was Wolf's right. And thank you, Wolf, speaking of which, for the bits. Maybe you were trying to give me bits so that I would remember that you were lungless. And it's your left lung, so let's get the left one. Okay, I don't need a random stockpile full of corpses. Kilgore, thanks for the Prime sub right there. Alright, so before Artie starts getting eaten by the dogs, pet zone. Don't include Artie's corpse. Alright, Kenna, you know, I'm going to wait a little bit because at Kenna's current health, especially given that she got minigunned to the chest 3 times, if we screw up the lung surgery, she will not survive and will die. I'd rather have a one-lunged slave that I can sell than a dead, no lung. I don't know. I think you know why I'm pausing. Alright, so we're starting to get some tea and beer. Merge. Oh, a lot of beer. Oh, all the big batch of beer came. Cheese asks if I'll do another sea ice survival. I might. Or I might try to mimic someone like Pete Complete's Cannibal Ice Sheet survival. That's probably even easier, to be honest. Alright, this dude has... Could you just join us? What's surprising is, like, even if he's related to everyone, he's still so hard to join. No, Vree, I'm not making excuses. I just, Kenna's really shot to bits. But actually, you know what? I want to take it because I said I wanted to, go and raid a base. Oh. Kenna just got an infection in her torso. So that lung's no good anymore. Alright, so if I want to do the lung surgery, I'm just going to need to temporarily torchlight Wolf's bedroom so that it's illuminated. Or else we'll fail the surgery. I also made the old man a Lucy addict because he's like a bazillion years old. So I figured maybe that will keep him from croaking. Alright, install left lung. Rest. 0. Who's already queued to do it? Zelda? No. Someone's queuing up to do it right now. Need material? What do you mean need material? Oh, yeah, I'm a dummy. Alright. Nope, no, that wasn't even it. I don't know what's going on. Who moved the lung? where the lung is being moved. It's right here. What material do I need? Oh, there we go. I thought I set them to herbal, but I guess I didn't. If you're getting buffered, actually, you know what? The game, or the broadcaster software does not say it's me this time. So that's good, I guess. It's on Twitch's side entirely. Probably, hopefully. Alright, so your skill is 15. Ta-da! It's now 16. Alright, Wolf is back together again. All lungs intact. Absolutely looks like I need some more meat. So let's go for the rest of those muffalo. And then I'm going to want to go against a raid base. I'm thinking maybe when I become a Twitch partner, Twitch won't, for lack of a better term, jerk me around and make my streams garbage. Because I think probably once you're partnered, you get a little sort of priority of the processing you receive and all that stuff. But this next month, I'm going to be doing a big push towards that, so with any luck, we'll hit those goals. Alright, so Kenna has that infection. We're treating it. We are shooting these muffalo. Ain't much of a fight, but sure. In Pantheon, you're right. No, I think I have dozens of kidneys, not lungs, because the god of kidneys kept giving me kidneys to the point where I obviously no longer need kidneys. Alright, it's been one day of Luciferium here. I guess he'll sort of pass out when he needs it. Should be obvious. Oh, wants revenge. Oh, you're already dead. Wolf is now transhumanist that's happy, has a minigun, and is not missing a lung. That's a good combo. Oh, the amount of work these dogs do. Just beautiful. Oh, and then Wolf, of course, gifts bits. Happy about that lung. Alright, I would say it's 1 p.m. The start of tomorrow, I will probably head off for the pirate base. And I think what I'm going to do, just for giggles, is to bring a psychic animal pulsar, hole up in a corner, and send all of the animals on the map insane, and see how the enemies like that. Because, you know, that should be pretty funny. Pretty funny indeed. Really? Is that the best you can stack? There we go. Hate when they do that. Alright, so we have plenty of kibble. Almost over 1,000 kibble now. And just climbing. Alright, becoming nighttime. I guess Angel won't be part of the raid, even though she looks like a bandit. Bulk goods trader coming on in. Alright, well the problem is I can buy from them, but I can't really sell to them because there's not really a good... Okay, yeah, that's a fair reason to rebel. I can't really ensure that that I've made most of my money through slavery if I'm, you know, selling stuff. Part of me just wants to, like, pop him with the Insanity Lance, but I guess he's already insane. Will the dogs eat you in your freezer? No, they won't. You are missing body parts already, but I think that's just because you're shot full of holes. But they're already set to not be able to go near you. So if you look at the pet zone, as you can see, there's a hole right on around your body. So who's going on the raid? Who opened that door? Really? Really? Fine. And she's about to grab the shotgun, isn't she? Crab, you can bite her. Okay, she's down. How many body parts? Oh, Oh, I think we bit her leg off. I am 90% sure she is missing a leg from it being bit off. No, Jimmy. Jimmy knocked her leg on right off her body. Alright, fine. We will install a right peg leg. Does she deserve it? No, but I'll do it anyway. Zelda got hurt. Oh, she got punched once. I think you'll survive, Zelda. Something tells me. Alright, so we're waiting on a veggie harvest. We're about to get a whole lot of corn. These guys have chicks or hens or whatever. Leth, you are... Yeah, you're warden material. Alright, let's see. We could buy stuff. Or we could barter, rather. Barter's fine. I just can't make the majority of my money through selling stuff. So now I have to look at something to buy. I'll never be able to... You know what? Actually, let me look for telescopes and stuff like that. So there's a wooden grand sculpture. Oh, that's mine that I can sell. Oops. I need to break that down. Devil Strand cowboy hat. Sure. And, God, these guys have junk. What's with the junk? Come back when you have real goods. Oh, buy your Devil Strand. Yeah, obviously. Jeez. And then let's, there. That's about even. I'm giving them 20 silver. Alright, so we have some Devil Strand. I'm going to have to make sure that I'm not queuing up Devil Strand as a material allowed. No, I don't believe it should be. Because obviously that is a rare material that I don't want going to just any... Alright, so like I said, come morning time, we will be, we'll be heading off. Angel's working up. Leth is probably unrestricted still. Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you. Alright. One barrel full of the good stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, now that it's not too warm, that's a fair point. When these guys start to wake up, I'm going to have them switch over to steel helmets. So Brawler, he's definitely going to just get the, what is it, the simple helmets? And then I think given Trek's track record, and maybe Klein and Wolf will give the other good helmets. Wolf could use a mighty fine looking coat. Oh, that's a fair point. Right now he's all plain leather. That's one of the things I need to do with the Thrumbo fur, is to properly coat up these guys. But like I said, I'm going to go on that raid. So let's go do that raid as soon as Leth wakes up. Wakey wakey. I guess Klein, you just got food poisoning. So I might want to wait a day. That sucks. Could you not be incompetent, guys? I'm going to administer beer and tea to the Kenna here. Keep her happy. So she doesn't rebel. Arcane Mage Melik, thanks for the sub there. Alright, 73 bowler hats? Seriously? But for a bionic leg. Okay, well that's, I guess we're making 73 bowler hats. That is a lot of hats. That is an insane amount of hats. Do until I have functionally forever. Do until I have 73. Normal or better. Only allowed material of leathers that are not thrumbo. Ingredient radius should be small. Oh my goodness. Okay, Chief is obviously going to be real busy for a very, 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 very long time. I'm going to move these bowler hat priorities all the way up. But if that gives me a bionic leg, that will be pretty cool. Oh, it is corn time. We are children of the corn here. Gonna have a lot of veggies. Oh, gross amount of veggies. Alright, animals. I mean, wildlife. Whatever it's called. Let's hunt. We need to cook these veggies with something. Zelda's leveling up. Reducing about 2 per interaction. He's got low mood. What is his needs? Oh, you're fine. Don't be fussy. Another meteorite of limestone. That sucks. I honestly should give the leg to Leth here so that he can capture people real fast. But let's see. Jimmy needs mobility as well. But you are our transhumanist, so I don't know. We'll see. All right. Klein, I would put you in, but you're barely moving. You're moving at less than a cell a second. So the caravan to get to the raid would take a day. I might as well wait a day. Shoot everything. That seems about fair. Oh, and you also have a mental breakdown to add to your suffering. Alright, so the problem I see is this little temporary stockpile for silly hats is going to fill up real fast. So, yeah, I made it much, much, much bigger. Klein, hiding in his room because of intense pain of food poisoning. He's going to try to hide in his room, but look at this. It's a waddle. Jimmy says don't fix him up. You do have a torso bite scar, so that's still going to cause you pain. So I could replace your toe and you'd still be happy as a masochist. Oh, Wolf, I sort of took your bedroom away. Let me give that back to you. Oh, I think you just skipped sleeping altogether. You slept on the floor and I didn't notice. Alright, now you're real pissed because you slept on the floor. Another thing I should probably check in on is tribe members. Right now I don't see anyone wearing a bowler hat, but let's remove them from it so that that can't be a problem. What's the reward for all the hats? It is, well, there's actually 2 quests for bowler hats. There's 16 for a tech prof, which I'm not going to do. And then there's 73 for a golden stool, a bionic leg, double strand travel headdress, and yeah, bionic leg is obviously the reason why to do it. I could give you a wooden foot, but I think that'd make you slower. Inspired trade Leth. Cool. He is one of the best social in our group, so that's good. And a psychic soothe for females. Klein's also starving himself to death, because that seems the thing to do when you're frustrated about food poisoning or something. I don't know. I don't pretend to know Klein's motives here. But hopefully our cooks stop screwing up. I don't really get how a cooking skill of 15 can constantly have food poisoning. I, like, truly don't really understand that at all. But whatever. So as soon as Klein is back with us, we'll have everyone together to go. Is that all the chocolate I can really get out of that zone? I guess it is. I guess I didn't really name it chocolate. Yeah, it could be a dirty kitchen, but it keeps telling me that it's an incompetent pawn or cook that is causing the food poisoning. So, plus the kitchen stays pretty clean. Everyone has pretty high cleaning orders, so I don't think anything stays dirty for very long. Which nixes the "it was just a dirty kitchen" concept there. Day's finally getting to the point where he's starting. Once I start to see wooden, like, masterwork art, I will consider adding them. You know, actually, given my materials... Oh, that really killed the zone. Given the materials that I own, I am going to install 2 tool benches here to help speed up the process of the hattery. Ooh, more beer coming. Alright, so it's Trek. Yeah, Trek's building them now. That's good. And that will increase the speed of the bench. Alright, Klein, I think, is recovered. It's 9 in the morning, so I'm a man of my word. DACA. Don't worry, I know how to speak English, I just choose not to. Alright, so we'll bring out all but these 3. We're going to leave Chief behind, Angel behind, and Zero. No, Zero needs to come. Angel and Chief are going to get left behind. 1 to cook, and 1 to do something else, I don't know. Items I'm going to bring with me, survival meals, and 15 herbal meds, and psychic animal pulsar, and that's it. Choose the route, and go. At this point, Trek in Tosh, you're going to get a helmet. You're going to get a helmet, and you're going to get a helmet. Alright, at this point, the people that are staying behind is Chief and Angel, so I'm going to have Angel be our warden. She's not going to do a whole lot of progress being the warden, but better than if no one's doing it. And Chief is just working on these hats. 18 in. Ooh, we're leaving on in an eclipse. That's, oh, you know what? I'm going to load this into Caravan too, the shotgun, because I can get rid of it. Oh, you guys have a bad feeling about this? I don't. I feel just fine. Well, that might be the drugs talking. Alright, so here we go. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think we'll be alright. Edmund Vast, you are going down. Here's the load. Okay, there we go. So, what I was planning on doing, let's get everyone out from the inside here. Got to figure out who has my Psychic Pulsar. Is there a wildlife here? Oh, there's Boomalopes. Yeah. This isn't worth pulsing because it's a desert. And they're already hucking shells at me. So they have a mountain here that will dramatically break their line of sight to me. So I'm going to use said mountain to pursue. Wow, you can really see how slow Jimmy is compared to everyone else. I'm going to slow down time and take my time with this one. So the weapons I am going up against, a few snipers, but I'm in their blind spot. A bunch of melee. That's not all that scary to me, given my arms and armor. Alright, so they have a big old blind spot here of no turrets if I stand in this area here. So that's where I'm going to head. To get max DACA. Mr. Mortar definitely going to have to get out of the way here. Can someone fire on me? Thank you. Oh, that LMGer apparently has a good shot on me. Alright, fine, fine. You want to play like that? I think Scipio needs to die. So I can get this close. We're going to try to take out the big guy with the mortar. Alright, they are, I love how they call me, oop, that got close. I love how they call me tribespeople. Like, if that's a dramatic misrepresentation of what I am. Any loot from the base allowed? I don't know. We could poll for it. I'm thinking no. I think this is sort of scorched earth policy, but it could be left up to you guys if you disagree. Well, he doesn't exist anymore. I'm sort of curious what his body looks like. Full of bullet holes. Oh, it's Randy's dead cousin, Zandy. They got hit. Nothing but bruises. Alright, shimmy. And dead. The guys with the, oh, really? That's annoying. Left is on fire. How are you doing, Jimmy? Alright, Jimmy, let's pull you back. Let's rely on my shield belt. That was a good opening salvo, though. Gonna have to figure out who has the meds. But actually, I could just reconvene and they'll tell me. Alright, Jimmy's not doing so hot. 6 hours, okay. But everyone's within minigun distance. So we should be minigunning them in a second. Klein and Zero getting hurt. Oh, he's on fire. Uh-oh. Yanshui, some heroics, maybe. There we go. Now they're fleeing. Whoa, that's gonna hit me. Jesus. Guys. Watch the friendly fire. Alright, we're gonna want triage. Too much DACA. Oh, really? Now you're fighting me? Okay, so all of these minigunners are gonna want to do something dumb. which is to try to shoot towards Yan Shui. Okay, no, they're not. I like how some of their corpses are just... Alright, wow, that is a lot of wounds. Who has our herbs? Day does. Okay, 0. It is now time to tend to some people. Alright. Not the best quality care, laying out here in an open field, but hey, we're alive. And I'll prioritize Wolf. Wow, Scipio is still over there? Now let's go pay him a visit. Wolf's gonna help clean up the rest of the base. No immediate danger. Mac. How you doing, Mac? I don't have an ability to capture you at the moment. Yeah, Wolf, you're literally unharmed. Although you do have a raider with a mace coming at you, but I think we're okay. Alright, so I have to take out the mini turrets before I'm able to really go around the base. But I can do that. Oops. I got you hurt. That was my bad. I won't within the radius. But you're not bleeding, so... You know. Everybody hurts. Leth, why are you the... Oh, we blew up a giant hole in their base. Is that... No, there's a bunch of more turrets. A bunch of additional turrets. Alright, doing triage. What was that? Sky high being burned? Yes. Yes, you will get a lot of benefit from that. Now let's tend to bleeding wounds first. Leth is actually really messed up, but we kind of knew that was going to happen. 0. You need to self-tend. So you had a pretty big hole in your chest, too. Alright, Wolf. Let's go a little closer. How close can I get? I can get right there. Blow that turret up. Yeah, look at his needs. Masochist and mind-shattering pain. Yeah, he's happy. Alright, turret's down. One more turret. I can move here. And then we can poke around the base. Hey, what was the synopsis on is this my stuff or not? I get, like, these guys, they're literal gear not to be grabbed, but the synopsis about the stuff inside the pirate base. Is it acceptable to loot it? Whether it is or not, I'm going to be looking at it, just so that you see what we're dealing with. It is possible that there's be raid on the home base. Alright, so what do we have here? We have some crappy tables. Some actual beds. Batteries. Beer. But it's fermenting. That's not that helpful right at this moment. A fire foam popper. Well, the fire foam popper might actually be, I don't know, useful. That's so far the most useful thing I've seen so far. Batteries. And a whole lot of batteries. Yeah, that's about it. And the mortar, I guess. If we were to uninstall it. Is the pawn capturable? No, he'd bled out. Colonist needs treatment. Only Wolf. Alright, Wolf just has a few cracks. Let's go reform. Take the mortar. Well, I can take it and then discard it. So that's, I think, what I'm going to do. Is take their stuff, and then if you say I shouldn't own it, I can leave it behind. So there's 2 fire foam poppers. The silver's pretty out. Oh, you know what? Standing lamp. I'll take a standing lamp. I actually don't even see the mortar. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Steel mortar, fire foam popper. Yeah, that's about it. Right? Yeah, I think that's about it. I was the raider, but it's still enemy gear. We'll take all their lamps. Why? I have no idea. Base destroyed. So, some people liked it, some people didn't. Factions. Oh yeah, they really liked it. Alright, Chief. Presumably this whole time has been making hats. And Angel's been making food, it looks like. I'm going to need to do some more hunting. Oh, look, we've got a masterwork one. Now, ally doesn't really mean much when you can't really call them in. Wow, we are... Well, we survived, right? But we are pretty beat up. I did kill 15 people for a lamp. Yeah. Yeah, guilty, like, totally guilty as charged. And I'm gonna probably kill a lot more than 15 for more lamps. Knowing me, all the base is gonna have to be cleared, so... That's a whole lot of lamps. Now, the idea I had behind the lamps and whatnot is to power up this battery next to the vanometric power cell, and then I could install a lamp and the power and the battery next to things I want to mine or whatever. It's the 1st of September. Yeah, I still have a few more days until Mr. Lyrebird needs a dosage. But good call on the reminder. Alright, and then when they pop onto the map, Jimmy's going to be laying there, so Leth, you get to rescue him. Oh, you're probably the wrong pawn to do that. Trek, you're bloody free. You do it, man. Oh, he can walk now, but probably not very fast, so we're going to keep carrying him. Everyone's mood is really bad. Let's go do mood recovery. Whoa! Quit giving me limestone. I don't want it. Alright, in terms of restrictions or assignments, rather, let's get rid of the helmets. Put those away. Yeah, it seems like Pantheon, given how many meteors I've gotten. What was that? Food binge? I didn't realize Leth was gourmand. Ah, he's not a gourmand. He's a true mental break. So, my raid is real pissed. And even with that Psychic Soothe, that really hasn't done very much. In fact, where is the Psychic Soothe? I, like, used it, but I totally don't see it. Like, at all. No benefit whatsoever. Bummer. That's lame. Oh, berries, okay. Just making sure they weren't eating something inappropriate. But between tea and beer and the victory, they'll be okay. Okay, there's a whole lot of dead bodies there that need a little encouragement in the decomposition. Do you want to run a poll about whether the raid goods are good? Good for me to use, etc.? Trek was uninjured, mostly because I was really careful with him. Creative inspiration with Angel. I don't think Angel is an artist. So I don't know how... Oh, but rare thrombos. That I can get behind. I don't know how useful an inspiration is for Angel art. No, it's not going to be useful at all. But the thrombos will... We wanted meat, we're going to get meat. Now, I'm sure this is going to be some big whopping forest fire. I don't really care. I'm just not going to have to look at corpses anymore, so that is the benefit. Animals to the safe room. Do I have anyone else that's out of base? It does not appear that way. Alright, rare thrombos. I guess I won't have really anyone in position, will I? No fault but my own. We'll do a no trap cap here. So here's what I'm going to do. Klein, Zelda, Yanshui, Trek. Day, Leth, Jimmy, you can go relax. I'm not going to need you. Alright, this door is closing behind me. I'm going to go stand here. This door will close behind me as well. Angel. And Wolf. Oh, come on. No, no, no. Don't turn around. I'm luring you. Let's go, let's go. Oh, you're killing me. There we go. Up here, up here. No, don't hit my steel door. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bad, angry, horny puppies. Klein, repair it quick! God, these Thrumbo are dumb. Haha, shot him again. Come on, Thrumbo. All the way north. There we go. No! Why? Alright. I like the hits that he's been getting, but we just can't seem to lure them at all. Oh, here we go. Alright, here we go, here we go. Time for something gross. No! Get him away! Ah! Oh, that was hilarious. That is a very dead Thrumbo. There was so much, like, bullet ricochet that the Thrumbo couldn't even move to come attack me. It was, like, stuck. Quit firing! Run! Run! Okay, good. I wanted to make sure didn't have a close call. Hey, Thrumbo, I'm literally shooting at you. Can you respect my bullets? What is going on here? What is going on here? This Thrumbo's like, nah. I have asthma. I'm out of here. Alright, Klein, don't fire. No, up. Oh, what a dumb Thrumbo. I'm gonna call you Dumbo, not Thrumbo. The Thrumbo, like, can't seem to figure out line of sight pathing to trek, like, at all. And as a result, just can't figure out how to go around that corner. Which is weird. Honestly, really, really weird. Come on. Yeah. I'm just getting free shots here. And Trick doesn't really miss very much, so... Oh, Kenna's going berserk. Cool. I'm gonna have to finish this up fast. Alright, how hurt are you? You're already downed. The thing is, I'm really tempted to rescue this one. So... yeah. Should I? I should. Shouldn't I? I mean, don't I kind of need to? Right? Who can heal? Yanshui, are you a doc? You're sort of a doc. Alright, everyone else back to originally scheduled programming. Animals, you're free to go. Trek, go repair the door. It's asthmatic, but if I give it, you know, Luciferium, it's asthmatic and a war machine. Oh, damn it. No, don't do that. I don't need these traps anymore. Alright, Yan Shui. He's tending, but maybe tend without the meds, because we don't have a lot of time. And because the, I'll close this door, because, they'll eat kibble, right? Yeah, they eat kibble. Cool. I forgot to get rid of that shotgun, didn't I? Oh well. I'll live. Alright, day. Take a break from artistry. Put this stupid prisoner down. How many lungs do you want to lose, Kenna? Because I will take more lungs out of you. I don't mind. Alright, doing some tidy-tidy. Alright, so tame. I'm going to need to figure out who is taming. So that's Leth. So Leth, when you try to tame animals, your bonded animals are going to stay with you. So... okay, so the Luciferium is now unmet. Administer. Perfect. Well, Yanshui is starving from the amount of medical attention that I need to give this thing. So, let's switch. Zero is going to take over. Lyrebird, go in bed. There we go. Give him drug. Food binge Yanshui. Well, you know what? You were starving, so... honestly, yeah. I deserve that. I think what I'm going to do is, if I end up taming the Thrumbo, I will give it Lucy. I don't want to give it Lucy before, because then it's just a souped-up Thrumbo that I'll never be able to put down. Like a more of a nightmare than anything else. Alright, Jimmy is giving Lyrebird drugs. Another masterwork. Oh god. We are literally running out of space for this crap. Oh yeah. I'm out of space. How am I gonna know when I hit the required amount? I just won't. All right. Stockpile is going to have to grow a little bit. This is so silly. I can't believe how many stupid hats they require. Yeah, I don't need a super raptor. You're right, Koppel. It's like the super raptor. Alright, so, the pole. Yes, looting, okay, cool. I don't know where to put this light. But, fire foam popper, I'm just gonna, install it next to the light bulb. And then this popper, I'm gonna install over here. And then these lights, I don't know what lights are. I'm going to start to install lights in the, up there. Why? Just because it's a place to put them. Like, literally no other reason. I just have too many of them. Standing lights aren't ugly, I don't think. I'm fairly certain they are not. Alright, that also means that the only place I'm going to be able to use a mortar is somewhere, like, adjacent to the base, so... Let's see. Something like that. And slap a door on there. That's not how doors work. Floors. What is this? This is sandstone. There we go. Shoot frenzy. Well, that would have been helpful. Alright, the Thrumbo is up. And eating kibble. So I'm glad I have a lot of kibble. Lyrebird's down to 50, down from like 69 or so. So that's good. There's a lot of grizzly bears, but I'm gonna hunt some of the wild boars first. Alright, I think simple meals here are gonna have to be no meat. Because we have a lot of veg. That might change, but for now, that's fine. Alright, there shouldn't be regular cloth on this bench. So I fixed that. Alright, so this shelf here is going to be for... What is it? Manufactured mortar shells. There it is. Oh, this was an ambrosia zone, and I totally screwed... I screwed that up, and nobody noticed and nobody told me. That's alright. No ambrosia there to be found. Double Strand's looking good, though. Haven't killed that off yet. I was initially thinking, like, what's with all this potato? And then I realized I'm the potato. There are more standing lamps. God, how many standing lamps do we have? I grabbed a bit, didn't I? I Gotta say, those pirate bases are very well illuminated. So as you can see here, there's no effect on beauty, but the value is going up each additional lamp. Not by much, but, you know, by a little. What was honking at me? Heard honk noises. Irish ambrosia. Yeah, potatoes. How's our hats? 59. We're getting there. Looks like a lot of people crapped their pants in last raid because there's a lot of pants swapping going on. A lot of people ditched low pants. We have one more popper. I forgot about that. I'll just put it here. And a raid. Sapping raid. Cool. And they're potting. They're potting here. I can see their shadows. There looks to be a whole lot of them. The tribe that fights together smites together. I like it. Animals. You are no longer needed. I could get the traps. Yeah, but I think they're sappers, so I'm not going to bother with traps. I'm just going to go and kill them. Alright, weapons. They definitely do not have good enough weapons to defeat me. Ho, ho, ho. So what I'm going to do is set up a little tree defensive line. You know how it be. Hiding behind skinny trees. Trek will be in the back. Zero will be ready to render aid. My brawlers still haven't healed up from last fight. Day, you might want to cut left, buddy. Alright. No sapping for you. Sapping has been canceled, as has your social security number. But oops. Who am I missing? Jimmy. Jimmy the Slow. Alright, oh, Klein just took a hit. In the hand. A lot of people leveling up and shooting. Okay, I get it. My brawlers, because they have good armor... Oh, they're already fleeing. Alright, what are you? Female? Cataracts in both eyes. Cool. You probably had, what, a SMG? Good for you. Another teenage female... Oh, no, she dead. Zelda, you seemed fast there. Why were you fast? Could we chase them down? What? You shouldn't have even been fast. Okay, so this dude will... that one right there will be able to be sold as a slave, I think it's pronounced. I'm kidding. You know I know that word. I just don't want the Google auto-transcribe to flag everything I say all the time. Possibly another forest fire, yeah. Alright, can I catch... Oh, you know what? I can catch this person. Oh, wow. Spine and torso. Immediate expiration. Oh, they were already frail. Okay, I was kind of wondering about that. Alright, well, we took minimum damage. I gotta say, these steel armor are taking a bit of a beating. High quality armor would be nice. Because these things are getting beat up pretty badly. This happy little Thrumbo. I can't believe the Thrumbo did not get any infections. That's impressive. Machine pistol. Yeah, that really shouldn't have spawned. Oh, it's because they're alive. That's what's going on. This mod stops them from spawning if, you know, if the the enemies are dead, but not if they're alive. Looks like I'm out of sandstone. Where is my stonecutter anyway? Do I even have one? Oh, no, it was destroyed, wasn't it? Alright. Sorry, I will give you your wooden bed back. I really ought to take away that gun, though, shouldn't I? Same with this shotgun. Well, unfortunately, I keep adding females to the group, Cheese, so I'm not seemingly able to recruit you just yet. Or the theoretical you. Not for a lack of trying. Alright, it's starting to get cold, isn't it? I'm going to need to slowly turn towards campfires instead of torches. Kind of out of room here. Stupid amount of hats. Oh, right, the stonecutter's down here. That's right. That's right. That's right. With sandstone blocks. Okay, so what were we making? We had the bills killed. Oh, we, you know what it was? These were destroyed and they were just auto-rebuilt. That's what went on. Thanks for reminding me there. APV. Okay, so I can grab, I would say the average is about an okay amount, 6 to 10 items per future pirate base. That is an acceptable restriction. Looks like my beer is getting a little bit cold, a little bit. It's weird to have a passive cooler and a fireplace in the same area. Also, it looks like my wood is starting to not be as plentiful as it should. I'm also going to have to keep an eye on the temperature because soon I'm going to have to crop grab, meaning that anything that hasn't produced, like this devil strand, is going to need to be grabbed a little early. Eminent. What are you, like eminent scholar or something? We'll get some medical attention. Let's see. Another thing is dumping stockpile. Fresh. Or whatever. Whatever humans. That's just from my memory. What in here is just going to be preferred for rotten or fresh corpses of human-like. And this freezer storage is critical, so they won't take it out of the freezer storage. Go Frenzy. Chief. Cool. How close are we to the hats? We are getting closing in on the hats, aren't we? Alright, wildlife. There's a bunch of grizzly bears out here, and they need to be hunted. So, let's tag them for hunting. They all seem to be on the east side of the map. And I'll probably have to watch the hunters as they hunt. So Zelda's going for one. Oh, that was fine. Klein's going for another. No problem. Trek's going for the last one. He's going to get killed. Because that would, you know, totally fit. Actually, given the amount of damage. Oh, yep, here he comes. Go, Trek, go. You could do it. Stand your ground. Trek's like, no, 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 no. Need help, need help. Wow. Crab, you won the 1K badge? Nice. Tame the wolf? I could tame the wolf, yeah. Let me choose what? Sorry. What am I doing? Fill me in. I'm not surprised by Trek either. That was incredible accuracy. And now we have a lot of bears and bear meat. Hope we start butchering though. How's our kibble? Our kibble's holding up. This Thrumbo has plenty to eat. Angel, you no longer need to be warden. Leth should still... Yeah, Leth still has prioritization of taming. So it's possible to get that Thrumbo. I have tamed Thrumbo before. But it's tricky. That is not an easy thing to do. Alright, so we're hauling the people that don't fit in the freezers in there. I think taking turrets is too much. Personally. That's just... Oh, cold snap. Alright. That was what I was worried. Harvest. Everything. Oh, we don't need to harvest that. Let's hope that they harvest the double strand. Because now that double strand's going to die real soon. Alright. Zero, are you down there? Yes. Zero's heading to the double strand. Yeah, it's getting cold. Really? 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 No. No, 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 no. Restrictions. 0. Currently, you work. I don't want to lose the double strand, so I'm going to crack the whip a little bit. No, no, no. Work up here. No, 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 no! Ah! Really not a moment to spare, I'd say. That was a full die-off. Like, I've never seen it die off before. Because it's now, like, negative bajillion degrees. Jesus. Oh, no. What did I just do? Why did I do that? Guys, why did I do that? Yeah. That was dumb. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's enough. Well, I got all the double strand. I got 141 of it. Yeah, maybe next year. That cold snap definitely did not help. Fortunately, we'll keep all of the bear meat and whatnot alive or fresh. It is also keeping the base super cold. So I'm going to add in some additional campfires around. Let's campfire up the prisons as well, because they are going to get super, super cold as well. Don't need any frostbite on my prisoners. I have a pretty well-stocked mortar, don't I? I tried to save as much beer as I could, but there's... Oh, right. The temperature for the beer. Oh, the temperature for the beer right now is okay. If it gets any lower, it's not going to be happy. But thanks for reminding me of that. I'll get to that now. Alright, the beer's fine. Lyrebird's fine. Alright, everyone's okay. Why is there a random light in there? Who put that there? I don't think I did. They just like plopped it there or something, I don't know. The War Veil is actually not damaged. I think you just found a better... It's cold, so you put on a toque. Is really what happened. The fires are wearing hats, so they're good fires now, as you can see. Chief's almost done with the stupid amount of hats that we need, and with 8 days to spare. So we have a 1.5% chance to tame this thing. It's too bad there's no, like, tame inspiration. That'd be really cool. I could totally get behind that. Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why I decided to go with the hats. So the question was the crafting level of Chief. It is 16. Making these crazy amount of hats is definitely pushing him up to be a Grandmaster of sorts. And then we'll be able to expect higher quality stuff out of him. But as you can see, his percentage of masterwork is still pretty low. Of all of these hats I've got, I only have... Well, I just made a masterwork, so he's like, ha! I'll prove you wrong. Of all these hats, only like a few of them are even masterwork. But apparently I have all the hats I need. So they're done. So what I'm really waiting on is Eminent to heal up. Once Eminent heals up, I'll go on a slave trade with a lot of resources as well. These corpses... I guess we're just feeding rats now. That's gross. Alright, I'm going to know people this zone so that the pets carry the corpses and I don't have to. Alright. Hauling the double strand. Cool. Maybe next season I won't make so much corn because we have like thousands of it. I'll try for a whole lot of double strand. And let's do a season of the strand. I guess I could have just left the zone and repurposed all of it, but alright, so we have double strand. I'm gonna go with psychoid and hop and cotton and chocolate. Maybe actually forget that. Let's just go chocolate. Okay, now we know what we're doing next season. They are all the right quality. I know that because I set up the queue to be normal or better. So it would be impossible to have the wrong quality. Yeah, and probably Eminent is, well, still moving pretty slow. Still got those LMG shots in the legs. I'm gonna need more campfires here, aren't I? Okay, it's all pretty warm everywhere else. A solar flare, oh no, my electricity. Ha! Tis joke. I'm gonna do something mean. Klein, could I borrow you a minute? I don't know why I did that. Just wanted some dead bucks. The magic box is not working, yeah. Well, that's because solar flare. But luckily it's super cold out, so that is not an issue. Oh yeah, you can call PETA. Alright, you're gonna threaten to call PETA? I'm gonna hunt them to extinction. PETA won't even know what hit them. Well, I guess I'm not hitting PETA, but I think you know what I meant. Oh, I was like, hey, one of the corpses is alive. No, it's just a rat crawled up in his belly. The rate of masterworks have gone up. Alright, Eminent, could you just, like, heal already? I'm an animal lover in real life, but PETA is not an organization that helps promote animal rights or anything. They murder more animals than really anyone else I know. I am a member of the ASPCA, though, so yeah. Alright, so we are out of the blue fur. So let's do wolfskin. And panther. Oh, hunting has never been this easy. Oh, is that Trek missing? That's unheard of. What leathers are good to use besides Thrumbo fur? So wolf is pretty tough, as is panther. You can always check just by looking here. So just click the little eye. Panther, as you can see, has a 93% sharp. Thrumbo has a 208% sharp. Cloth is crap for sharp. Bearskin's pretty good, 112. Even better, panther. Wolf, 102. So I guess bear is the best that I have. Heavy's actually really good too. Heavy fur is probably the second best to Thrumbo. As far as sharp goes, now double strand beats out all of that, except for the Thrumbo. Dog leather's pretty garbage. Fox fur is garbage. Plain leather, super garbage. Light leather's even worse than that somehow. If I had any, I don't know where it is exactly. So yeah, heavy fur and bear fur or leather is the good stuff that's in here. Hyperweave is amazing, but of course it's not renewable. Synth thread, despite its name, is actually pretty terrible. Just a FYI, if you're wondering. Alright, so let's make it out of the good stuff then. What was it? Heavy fur and bear. Skin. Alright, that's the good stuff. Eminent, is your legs healing up? Yes, they are. You're moving at 98% speed. Oh! I'm being hunted. Basmoya being hunted. Well, alright. I bet that's not going to remain to be true. I want to get a little bit closer so Vaz doesn't get hit by the minigun, though. You stupid wolf. I was even thinking of taming you, but obviously that is not going to be the case. Yeah, Hyperweave is the... If I could wear head-to-toe legendary Hyperweave, I would. I would even forgo power armor. Forget it. I would wear Hyperweave. Hyperweave is insane. If you look at the Hyperweave parka I have here, the material for sharp, 200%. Pretty good stuff. And then it has really high percentages for everything else. You know, it has 54% for blunt, which is the highest at all materials, and for heat, 288%. So it's basically fireproof, very blunt resistant, very sharp resistant. It's the best. No friend for crab. Yep. It's not my fault. Actually, there might be a friend for... No, nope. There's no friend for crab. Devil Strand for heat is better than Hyperweave, but not by much. 288 to 300%. So, you know, yes, but barely. On the other hand, if you're head-to-toe legendary Hyperweave, you're fireproof. So the benefit that you get from Devil Strand is not huge. Day, are you still pumping out this garbage, good quality crap? I really want legendaries. I like how Chief made pants and then immediately he throws them on his body. Oh, and he has a rhino leather jacket. Rhino leather has really good sharp resist as well. And then Trek's duster is probably pretty, yeah, way up there. Thrumbo is, of course, amazing. Okay, so Eminent is on his feet. Come next morning. What time is it? I have 7 minutes left. Yeah, we'll go do this. But of course, where am I heading with these? Whoa, okay. Not the same place. That might be a good thing, though. In terms of assignments here, I'm going to go to Brawler and put toques instead of helmets, because they're going to get their tuchuses frozen off. Alright, in terms of pemmican, let's do until I have 5,000. I never thought I'd have such a number, but I've now hit such a number, so copy that, paste it. Do I really need pack animals with slaves? No. Well, on the return trip I might. So I'm going to send 2, just in case I buy something nice. Plus, I have to carry the stuff I get. The stool and the leg and the, whatever else it was. It was a headdress. Well, that's not going to be heavy. Alright, so the movers here. Leth once gets the toque on. Leth has a trade inspiration and is going to go with Zelda once Zelda wakes up. There we go. So once Zelda does a meal... No, come on, eat. Alright, Zelda's eaten. Leth is eaten. Alright, we're good to go. Leth and Z-Dog. And not Lyrebird. I'll bring meals with me and a little bit of pemmican, not much. Yeah, I'll bring 100 of that. Whoa, that's 1,000. Extra 0 makes a big difference. Some excellent beds. And now I have to do bowler caps like crazy. I'm just going to bring all of them. Okay, that's all of them. Cool. And then anything that's damaged, so I can sell it. So I have some regular... Oh, yeah, that steel plate is really heavy. So I'm going to nix that idea. But I'll bring the other pants that are shredded. There's a lot of, like, shredded clothing here that's good, but I could replace it with better. Great bows. The pump and the machine pistol I'm going to have to throw out. And that might be about it. Oh, maybe some tea. And some beer. Where's my beer? Beer. Where are you? I think beer's at the bottom. I've run in or somewhere. There it is. Choose the route. 2 days. I'm going to need more food. Okay. There we go. I would have taken more, but I was just about at the capacity of my ability to, like, hold stuff. But this is going to clear out a whole lot of the hats. In fact, what I'm going to do is kill the hat queue. Kill the one that was in progress. No, Lyrebird is not in withdrawals yet. I gave another batch, and I'll be told... Oh, Leth just lost the inspiration. Oh, well. Leth will be told when the... or, Leth. I will be told when it's time to give another batch. Cold snap's over. That's cool. 47. I'm going to not allow sewing, though, because it's just going to die. Day is another level in artistic. Cool. And a prison break of 4 Kennas and 2 Eminence. How are they prison break? They're... I think the prison break's not going to work. Because they're, like, being caravanned. Yeah, the prison break just, like, didn't work just now. I really, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. My brain can't handle it. Tynan, please. Turn off my cheat mode. Yeah, I don't know even... I think it was just like they were in a caravan, so there was nowhere to break to. Alright, there they go. Now that the heat wave's over, these corpses are going to get nasty pretty quick. Who had to go? Frenzy, you did. Chief. Oh, this was sandstone blocks? Oops. Any blocks. Do forever and make it a really small radius. Copy. Paste. Alright, I'm going to use Chief for a moment. The source of food that I'm providing everyone. I like how there's so many animals huddled around here because I'm feeding them bodies of raiders. That's probably enough fun. That's a good point, Artie. I'll have to remember to do that. All right, so pump shotgun. Throw that out. Machine pistol. Throw that out. I'm actually going to dump all of the great bows because they're just heavy, and I have more than enough stuff going to trade. I'd rather move faster. Alright, this tomb here has not really seen improvement in a long time. I am hoping. Yeah, I know the uptime. I wanna get the trade done first. I'll go a teeny scooch a little bit longer than I normally would. I see that it is top of the hour now. But I'm getting so close. I just want Leth and Zelda to go and sell my slaves. And in fact, this is now... What? Ownership of the beds? Yeah, losing ownership. I don't care. That sounded like a sub. Oh, Low Pagan. Or LOL Pagan. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, I was saying, yeah, now I've reclaimed my hospital, as it was always supposed to be. Who's starving? Trek. You're literally sitting at a kitchen table. Day is now the warden. Okay, there is clothing just like sort of littered everywhere. I like how everyone is seemingly unconcerned about it. Vasmoya is fully healed from, you know, the wolf attack. Alright, they're moving nice and quick. They're gonna get there in no time. Looks like I have a ton of steel. I don't even know what to do with this steel. Klein's like crafting stuff. You know what? I could attempt to make better armor, right? So I'm gonna make 5. Actually, let's do until I have 1 masterwork or legendary steel plate armor. So I'll just keep crafting them out, using my steel until I got something awesome. That seems pretty reasonable. Probably very expensive, but... Alright, I think I have enough pemmican. Our kibble amount is holding at a lot. We've got 17 or 11 something hundred of it. Our lovely Thrumbo here has not yet been tamed, and Leth is off map, so... remember to put the wolves back to follow him around, just in case the Thrumbo wants to take a swing at him. Alright, I'd like to clean up these clothing everywhere. Caravan has arrived. Fulfill trade order. I now have the golden stool. Selling 500 silver worth of slaves for 500 silver worth of trade. So that's all the trade I can trade now. So, bummer. Yep. You know what? I'm going to buy their wool. And then it's kind of a barter deal here. And what else can I buy to square this? Oh, you know, lances. Pulsar. Alright, let's do the animal pulsar. That will be a good raid object. Cool. And we are done. And we are returning home. With our golden stool. Nice. That will obviously go next to the poker table. You know, whoever wins. How much Lucy do I have in reserve? 17. That is like a few years worth of Lucy before I have to look elsewhere. And given that he's 100 and... oh, he's also starving. But given his age, his advanced age, I don't even know if he's going to live that long, to be perfectly honest. Okay, come on. Some plate armor that's awesome, please. I ain't asking all that much. About 1 day till next Lucy dose. It actually tells me when it's unmet, so when I'm warned, I'll know. Alright. Uptime is right. Alright, guys. I'm going to roll credits here. So, a few things before I go. 1, if you have feedback for me, drop me a line. 2, thank you, Cheese, for your Twitch Prime gifts. And then all the other people that subbed with Prime. LOL Pagan, and Arcane Mage, and Kilgore, I guess Ren before that. Also, I'm going to have a bit of a Twitch revised schedule for the next 30 days or so, trying to push towards Twitch Partner. Twitch Partnership should allow for the resolution and all the stream to be less choppy and stuff, because Twitch kind of abuses me as they think I'm, you know, not worth processing power on. And I'll catch you all later on Thursday or Saturday, whichever it is for you. But I'll be streaming on both.